Hi everyone, welcome to our new video. Today we're gonna show you that Bitcoin is expensive in some countries, and some countries it's a bit cheaper. So simply means simple mathematics. Somebody could say, can I buy from a different country and sell in my country? Or can I buy from my country and sell in another country? The answer is 100% yes. Altcoin trader is here based in South Africa. They sell their Bitcoin. It's on for 847,500. Here on Coinbase, which is a US based company, they sell it 842,609.8 rands. So you can see all this. There is no need for us to convert into US dollars or to rands. Everything's done, right? Why is it like this? So remember, this is a company, right? One of the major reasons here, everybody put charges here. These exchanges, they don't put whatever they put for free. So when you come here and buy and sell, they have to remain with some money. This or the money you can see here, it includes charges and stuff. So you may find that in some countries, also, like for instance, you want to buy. Before you buy, you must deposit money in these exchanges on the wallets and stuff. Sometimes you buy straight directly, right? And who's the middleman to put that money in is the bank. So there's a bank fee, right? Bank charges. You might find that maybe in some countries there is some taxes also when everything's done. Anyway, 100% you have to know whatever money altcoin makes from Bitcoin, from the clients, you guys who buy, there is a tax the South African government charge them. So who pays that tax? That tax is included on your buying and selling, whatever transactions. Anyway, the bank is gonna stop somewhere and charge something from you, right? You go to altcoin and the government, they charge something from you, right? Because altcoin, the government is gonna charge him some money. So what simply means, this is a huge amount. Imagine 7,000 and 2,000. You can see here there is almost a difference of 5,000 rands, right? Imagine making your, I would say, if you do everything and do transactions, you buy here and sell here, and maybe you get 5,000. Okay, take out 2,000 for transactions and whatever, all that. If you can make 3,000 rand per transaction or a day, that's good money anyway, if you're a trader. So before you buy Bitcoin, don't always think of your country all the time. Like, let me buy this. Okay, in some cases, if you buy Bitcoin in your country, it's okay, because those companies sometimes they have walk-in offices and stuff, since most people, they haven't been used to online platforms, so they want to say, whom did I buy from, why they can't release my money, all that. Is easier to go jump into the office, ask, and they give you some questions. But when you buy overseas, it simply means it will be difficult. Even to make a phone call is expensive. Email, sometimes they answer, sometimes they take time. But anyway, what I wanted to highlight on is that you can buy Bitcoin from a different country and sell it in your country, right? So that simply means that you can get a lot of money in that. For instance, I have my 1 million rand and I say I'm gonna play with it. I can buy, but now the transaction time can beat you. I would say, okay, if I buy this here and I put it here, okay, you can buy Bitcoin here and transfer that Bitcoin ID and put it here. Then it comes to your wallet in altcoin. Then after you sell it, So if you do that 2, 3, 4, 5 times using the same money, then you can see a difference in when you're making money. So there are many factors which makes even Bitcoin to be expensive sometimes. If these exchanges sees that more people are selling than buying, you know what they do? They, in most cases, what they do, they drop the prices. Why? They are discouraging from people selling and not buying. For instance, all the coins on altcoin, if people sell them, they'll be out of business. So when they drop the prices, when somebody is selling, you say, ish, I cannot sell my Bitcoin so cheaper. So what they sell, they stop. So then once also people come and buy a lot without selling more, what they do, they put the price up, right? So when they put the price up, the buyers some get scared of, some continue to buy. So there is a way they maintain this platform to make money and also to still contain their customers to stay on the platform. So they cannot allow people to come to buy everything, so they won't have stock, right? So what they do, they try to see there's balance in buying and selling, you get me? So that's why you can see Bitcoin changed by seconds. You can see here it dropped right now. So what happens? But here I wonder if this Coinbase refresh itself. Here it hasn't changed, here it has changed, right? Same thing, different platforms. Here it's changed. This one dropped by, I don't remember what it was, but it dropped. Here it hasn't changed, right? So that's one of the tricks. Another thing what you have to know, that the Bitcoin you see on Google, you know, sometimes you can say google.com, okay, if you say google.com and say how much is Bitcoin, Bitcoin prices, let's say coin prices, price in SA. Okay, you can see that the prices are not, let me show you here. You can see one thing you have to learn, that Bitcoin, Google uses Coinbase APIs to give you an estimate. So the money you see here on Google is not always the money you can buy Bitcoin. It's just something they estimate. So they use a plugin from Coinbase to estimate what is the money, what is the value of Bitcoin. Well, since you know that, simply means even if you have or you had some money on your altcoin trader, you can see you will never buy the same money you see on Google. Why? They're going to be charges and transaction stuff, you get me, all those things, they're going to be added on that. That's the reason why you cannot get that, you get me. So the Google prices are just estimates, but they are close to the actual prices. So you cannot say that I'm gonna use the same amount to buy Bitcoin. So that's, I'm 100% sure of what I'm talking about. So these are estimates, it's not the actual amount. So but the thing we told you, that Bitcoin is cheaper in some countries, and some countries they are a bit expensive, you get me. So if you wanna trade, you have to teach yourself how does that work, the whole thing, how to transfer money from different countries to another countries and stuff. Plus, if you're buying Bitcoin using EFT, it's cheaper than when you use your credit card, right? And also it's cheaper also than when you use direct transfer. You know, these banks, they have these accounts there, these platforms, they have different options. Like if you want to put money in their account, you can go and deposit or do a bank transfer, but depositing money is gonna cost you more than when you just do a bank transfer, right? Okay, so you got to know that also. The trick comes when you buy, right? You can see that this is the money they're selling, or this is the money of the whatever, but now the trick comes when you buy or you sell. You get me? So you never do what you never sell what you see, and you never buy what you see. So Bitcoin changes by a blink of an eye. So the time you be trying to struggle to click on some buttons, already it's gonna be up or down. If it's down, if you're buying, it goes down, then it becomes a favor to you who's buying. But if you're selling and it goes down, then it's gonna be a total loss. Understand? So many things you have to know them. So the reason, many things happens when you buy Bitcoin and sell. There are bank charges, you remember. There are taxes, remember. There is fees which the platform gonna charge you. So there are a couple of things you have to educate yourself with before you do what? Buying and selling. You get me? Remember that buying and selling is not free. Some platform, they say if you buy, it's free, but when you sell, you pay. Some, they say when you sell, it's free, when you buy, you pay. So but there's no way, no platform I've seen which says buying and selling it's free. No way, it can't happen like that. And there are many people who are involved on your money. I told you, the bank is involved, it has to charge something. The government is involved, they have to charge something. The exchange is involved. 3 companies, organizations here, they group up and they team up and they charge some percentage of your money, right? So you cannot do that and think like you're gonna go away free. Many countries, they have different laws, different charges and everything. Sometimes you can find the taxes in SA is 15%, but on what? And in the USA maybe 30 or 40%. In the UK maybe 50%. You understand? So the thing, that's why you can see Bitcoin is expensive in UK, cheaper in Germany. Why? Because there is no also standard pricing for Bitcoin. You get me? Bitcoin has no international prices or pricing. As we say, gold is maybe $200. Bitcoin is not like that. So that's one of the things which beats people. So you got to know a lot of things before you get involved in something like this. And every time when I do videos, I always tell you that Bitcoin is gambling. You understand? So you are gambling here, though it looks like a little bit of trade. And some people would argue with me, there's no problem if you take it the way you take it, but you know, if you buy something and start thinking like okay, hoping things to go well, so that becomes gambling. You get me? But it's up to you to do whatever you want. The only thing is just came in here to equip you with that information, that Bitcoin is cheaper in some countries and expensive in some countries. You see, even before we left here, we wanted to close the to conclude our video. The money went up right now. So in a second, if someone was buying there, he got to pay, he paid more money in that period, and someone was selling, he received more money in that period. Guys, thanks for watching, and if you have any question, please drop it, and don't forget to subscribe. We make mistakes. If we made some in this video, please try to correct us so that we all get right filtered education. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.